Tonight is everything that you need to know about Luminovation Live. Okay. We're really, really excited about these events. So we really want you to understand what's the purpose and what it's going to do. Okay. So firstly, what's the purpose? This is what we're going to call a result-oriented activity. Okay. Now, when we talk about a result-oriented activity, it's something that's going to put PV in your business and dollars in your pocket. Are we good with that? Right? Anybody okay for dollars? Nobody wants any more dollars? Okay, right, perfect. So we're going to showcase Luminovation. People are going to get to come along and not just experience our products, but experience our community. But most importantly, it gives you an opportunity to add to your team, whether that's through associates, our customers. Okay, it's that simple. It's this, that's it. That's all it's about. So you've seen the save the dates. Okay, so for those of you, Sydney, we're going to Lane Cove. Melbourne, we're in South Melbourne. We're in Edwardstown and Adelaide. You're in Coorparoo, in Brisbane. Don't screenshot these. Don't waste your time because we've got everything to share with you. And then we're going to Wellington, which is actually kind of in the middle of the city, and we are going to Hamilton. Okay, don't be worrying about screenshots. These are all going to be available to you. Okay, so we've created tools or things for you to use to share either digitally or if some of you want to print for this. So digitally, there are two types of, we'll call them invitations, whatever you want to call them. One with just the location and the venue and the time, and one with a bit more detail. Why do we have two? Well, you know what? You'll do it differently. Some of you will send the detailed one off to people and let that do the talking. Some of you will have a conversation and will then just follow up with that. So it's up to you. It's totally in your ballpark. There are QR codes. Okay. That is for them to click and register on Eventbrite, all right? Because we want them to register. Printables are A5. You've got one with just detail and one that looks like an invitation. So if you're somebody that likes to print, you can just write, "Dear Mary, looking forward to seeing you there. Best wishes, Patsy," right? It's that simple, right? So there are 4 types for you to use. Up to you whether you want to print it. The shareables are designed to go on your Facebook page, send through WhatsApp, Messenger, text, carrier pigeon, whatever it is you want to do. We've given you those choices. Okay. The important thing is the QR code because we want people to register. Now, saying that, if somebody turns up on the night and hasn't registered, we're not going to turn them away, but we do want them to register as we do you. Now, where will you find the shareables? They'll be shared in the Manitech Australasia Business Community Group. They will be on the NowTech app and in the library. By the time we finish this call, they will be on the app and they will be in Facebook. The library will be loaded first thing. Just takes a little bit longer to get stuff up on the library. So they will already be there for you. Eventbrite is live and raring to go and ready for you to go and register. Okay. Now, what does the event look like? So we're planning for the event to be an hour. Why? Because people do not have all the time in the world anymore, and people like to know what they're coming to and for how long. It is going to be fun. It is going to be light. It is going to be joyful. We're going to have music playing. Okay, so I want you to picture this. You rock up. We welcome you at the door. We will scan you in through your Eventbrite registration. You'll receive a drink, and yes, there will be a non-alcoholic option. The evening will open with a welcome and a brief outline who we are as a company. And we're going to use the feel good, look good, do good, live good analogy that Steve shared on Saturday, right? Again, if you've missed the Saturday morning call, go and watch it. It is incredible. And to give you a recap, we feel good through our nutritional products, through our Ambertolls, through our Plus, whichever is our favorite. We look good through our skincare or our weight management. We do good through our M5M program, And the all encapsulating live good is putting all those together, and the power of the business, we live good. And it's a really, really nice way to explain who we are. Steve did it far more justice than I can, so please go back and watch that if you've missed it. We will then hand over to somebody in each location who will take you through the daily care system using a model. We are only focusing now. New Zealand will be a little bit different, just to capture that, because we're doing New Zealand a little bit more like a launch. To the daily care system with a model, and they're going to take you through 4 steps. We're only dealing with the daily care. Okay, only dealing with the daily care. And then we're going to thank people. We're going to do a close and a bit of a call to action. So the only mention of business is we are going to mention that there's an opportunity to earn me money or referral money, and that's it. A call to action will be to say, thank you for coming. We hope you've gleaned a lot from this. If you have any questions, please speak to the person who's invited you, and they can answer any questions on our product or on the opportunity to earn me money. We will have tester stations set up in the room. They can go and try and test the product themselves. We'll top up their glasses. We'll put the music back on. And this is where you all spring into action. This is where you do your best work. Now, we're coming in with the attitude from a product point of view of less is more. There are some of you that want to know every ingredient in these products. You can't assume that your guests are going to feel the same way. If somebody wants more information, you can pull up the app and send it to them. If you invite 5 guests and only one wants more information, why would you send the other 4? Some people need a lot of information. Most people will glaze over. That's your job to decide what's best for your person. You know them. You've got the relationship. That's with you. Okay. So I know some of you have plans on how you do this, because, you know, if you've got 5 guests and they all want to join or sign on the night, you might want to not do it all there and then. You might want to take details. You all know how to set yourself up for success with that. But we really, really, really want you to look at this as an opportunity for your guests to see the bigger picture, the joy of the products, the joy of our community, and want to come and join and get on board with you. We will then do gifts on departure. So we're going to have a little gift bag on the way out. Okay. Now, for whom and what? So they're not going to be product. Why are they not going to be product? Because we want them to buy the product and put the PV in your business and dollars in your pocket. Make sense? So they will be beauty accessories. I can show you one because the others we haven't fully sourced. So it's going to be a little illumination headband. Keep your hair off your face while you're doing it. For those of you that were at the launch event in Sydney, you got a very big gift bag. We'll be doing a smaller version that'll look like that. So they're going to walk out with something branded. And your gift, the gift is for your guests. So somebody that's never, you know, been a Manitech person previously. How do you get a gift? You got to bring a guest. So gifts are for guests, and for you to get a gift, you got to bring a guest, right? No, Christy, that's not the gift, but nice try. They are beautiful though, right? So we want you to encourage to bring somebody who right now thinks they have enough people in their business and doesn't need anybody new. Anyone? Anyone? Okay. Clear? All right, we might have some questions. We'll check in a second. So what's next? We want you to go look for the shareables. We're ahead of time, so it might be 7:30 before they go live on Facebook. We want you to scan the code and register for yourself. You must register. We want you to make a list. We want you to add to the list daily, and we want you to start inviting and track who you're inviting. Okay. Turn up to the next call, because on the next call, we're going to do some training about what, you know, tips and tricks for getting people to the event, how you show up at the event. Do you think how you show up at an event matters? Absolutely. Closing the sale at an event. Let's be fair, there's loads of us on this call that are great at inviting people, but, you know, get to that end point and don't know what to do. So we're going to invite some leaders on to help train on those things, right? Make sense?